G'day guys, welcome back to Frostbite's GI Joe Repro. I wanted to show you something quickly today that it's a bit of an oddity for me. It's something that I wouldn't usually be showing you on my main part of my channel. It's usually something I'd unwrap in the members only section of my channel. But it was just a bit of an oddity for me, and I really wanted to show you. It's something that it's odd for me because it's a modern toy that is based off something that I didn't have as a toy as a kid. And that's really unusual for me. There's not too many things that I actually collect and have sitting on display that weren't available as a toy when I was a kid. So, without further ado, let's crack in and take a look at this. Okay, so as I said, we're going to open up something awesome from Street Fighter.
Round one, fight!
So the reason, because I've been doing a lot of my videos with my members only channel. I like to sort of keep you guys just getting as much G.I. Joe content as possible. But, I really wanted to open this up with you guys for two main reasons. One being I'm really happy when I get these Street Fighter figures for some reason. I don't know. We had so many great toy lines as kids, but I think games like Street Fighter also spanned a lot of our childhood. We just didn't have toys. We got some released in the G.I. Joe line, but I think I wasn't really collecting G.I. Joes when that started happening, so I don't really count them. These things that have been coming out from Jada, though, they are special. I really like them. So that's the first reason. The second reason was I just wanted to draw a bit of attention to a local Australian seller. I've been looking for this figure for a little while, waiting to see if I can get a good price. It's been bloody sold out everywhere I looked, and if it wasn't sold out, it was pricey. So that to me that's just the time to wait. So I thought I'll just put a note into one of the local Australian groups and just saying, has anyone got this figure? And I got an immediate message from Andrew, I believe, from Pop's Toys or Pop Toys in Victoria. Now, this guy from start to finish was nothing but professional, courteous, and great to deal with. So when I meet a seller like that, that says to me that I need to, do a deal with this guy as soon as possible. I really enjoyed my dealings with him. I've actually already put in a pre-order for a future figure coming out, and I hope to do much more business with him in the future. I've cut out his address, but please just take notice, Pop Toys. I'm pretty sure he would post internationally if you require it. Just noting that he does. I have seen him get figures before America. So just maybe check out his website and note him down as being someone that is an option for your Joes or Street Fighter or whatever. This is how I received the box. So everything else is fine. And so I removed this. This was my address. So I removed it with as little damage as possible so that you could still see what has happened. And I have removed his address up there. Everything else is how I received it. Now, I want to say, I firmly believe this was Australia Post, because there's no way that a dude in Melbourne showing being awesome as much as he did to me, is going to send out a box like this. So, you know, you guys are my American audience. I just wanted you to be able to see that this is some low-level shit from our Australian post. Obviously, it's just gotten mangled, and they thought, yeah, no worries, we won't contact the person. We'll just tape it up. It's all good. So let's see what happens when we open this up. I'm hoping that there's no damage to the figure, because that is going to piss me off. And it becomes a real problem here. You know, if there is damage to the figure, this isn't like Amazon, where they'll just say, send it back and we'll give you a refund. Australia Post can be real dicks about this, and they'll just say, you know, if there's some real damage to the figure, their comeback, or what they will say is the sender needs to lodge the insurance claim. That's all good. That's pretty correct. Then they'll say, okay, to process this, you need to give us the toy. You need to give us the broken thing. They don't give a shit how broken that thing is. They will just take it, and probably, you know, one of their workers will take it home or something. They do not have a good name over here. I do it. They're the only option we have realistically. We have courier services, but some of those guys, Jesus Christ. You know, one of the major couriers over here, I don't use unless there's like a real bargain postage rate going on eBay, because I'm really afraid that they're not going to deliver. Okay. So that's what the damage looks on the inside. Looks like on the inside. Whatever that was, that super smashed through this. Like, it did really well to smash through. I don't know what you have to hit it with so hard that it is puncturing all the way up to the top. Luckily, Andrew from Pop Toys put enough bloody padding here that it hasn't affected the figure. So good on you, Pop Toys. Thank you so much. So let's get rid of this. And here's the figure. Nothing else in there. No, nothing else. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, so you can pretty much see who it is there, but let's keep cracking in. Just so you know, straight from the start, I did not get any discounts. This was not free. This is not a paid promotion, anything like that. I just really like it when I can find a good Australian online retailer. And when I do, I will make it bloody known. Okay, that looks fantastic.
Round one, fight!
Underneath, what do we got? Got a nice little advert there. I did let Andrew know that I will be opening this on YouTube, just so you all know that. So this other piece of paper that is included is my invoice, along with a nice little note at the bottom that says, thanks for buying from our Pop Toys store. Thank you, bro. So yeah, if you're in Australia or America, get onto these details and check out what he's got. He might have access to stuff you can't get over in America or wherever you're watching this from. Okay, now I've been waiting for this figure to come out, I reckon, for about 4 months. 4 or 5 months, I reckon. Ever since it was announced, I wanted this figure. I love with these Street Fighter figures how they make the box look like the arcade machine. We're getting the power bars up the top. It's like you're playing the game. It is very nice. On the side here, we're seeing a few of the different characters. You can see Vega there. I love Vega. I always loved playing Vega in Street Fighter. Saying here, Cammy's country of origin is England, and fighting style is Shadaloo fighting techniques. I don't know what that is. Let me know in the comments if you do know what Shadaloo is. Now on the back, we see the range. I did get Chun-Li from my local toy mate, and it is a nice figure. I'm glad I've got it. I'd love it. I'd love to get a Vega figure. And I probably will end up getting Guile just for my connection to Air Force. And he was, you know, obviously an Air Force dude. On this side, you can see Cammy. We've got Ryu. On the bottom, nothing too exciting, just all the normal details. You can see our Australian distributor here. Icon Collectibles. Interesting. And then nothing on the top, just a bit of a see-through area. These boxes are really good. I don't save them. I get these Street Fighter figs and I want them out and I want to use, display, do whatevs. So let's get this open. Thanks very much for all your support recently in my videos. Been doing some really fun videos recently. It's been great. Okay, let's go this way. There we go. Okay, so box gone. Inside, got the bubble itself. Nothing on the outsides. This isn't like, you know, G.I. Joe, Star Wars or anything. There's no clever things on the outside. It's just flat out cardboard. Let's cut these. And there's a bit more rubbish. Okay, so we're getting down further into it. Cut in. We have this cool background scene. I didn't save the one for Chun-Li. Don't need just stuff. As silly as it sounds, I don't need stuff I don't need. So yeah, whilst that looks cool, that will be going into the bin. So bye-bye to you. Okay, now we're getting down into the nitty-gritty. We've got Cammy here. This is nicely tied in. Sticky tape there. Just cut here. Go and check out Down South 77, known as 3-Star Drawl. He's been showing some really cool photos of Chun-Li and Cammy fighting Bison. That's on his Instagram account, and go and check out his YouTube account for review videos and opening videos of this stuff. I don't really open a lot of stuff on my main channel. I keep it to the members only channel. If you enjoy this video, please consider my members only option, which is like $2 US a month, or it equates to about $3 Australian a month. And that's where I do a lot of my openings and mail calls and just the stuff that's not generally G.I. Joe related that I don't put on my main channel. So yeah. This is great. Okay. And how do you pop out? Okay, there we go. This is so getting displayed. Okay, rubbish and rubbish. All right, let's take a look at this thing first. This is obviously our, I think it's our punching effect. Looks great. Great use of colors. Ooh, that's what I didn't see in there. There was no stand for this. Am I missing that? Took a lot of care to make sure I got everything out, but you can see in this, that's the stand hole. So I'm wondering if they just don't give you that in this figure. Don't see it anywhere else. Hopefully this isn't something I find out after the video, find out that it was in there somewhere. But yeah, there's the hole for this thing to stand up. Let's just keep cracking on and we'll check it out. These face sculpts are spot on. So we've got our piggy tails going in the weird directions, and holy crap, they are movable. That's awesome. I don't reckon I've ever seen long hair that is articulated on a figure before. We've got our little fringe coming out the front, and that is nice flexible material. She's got her screaming, shit-faced screaming bloody face on her. This is obviously while she's shit stomping some dude's ball sack in. So that looks good. She's got a bit of a cut on her face. These details on here are just amazing. You can, yeah, that's just like the fact that it's not just a smile or something, like she's got a bit of a smoochy face here, but her mouth is actually open here, which is, just that act of aggression. Looks really good. This beret on top, just really nicely done. The paint finish on it is super smooth, and it just feels really nice. The alternate hands we're getting are the sort of that pushy type look, and they're articulated obviously. Two of those. Okay, the figure itself. So we're getting the same haircuts, a little bit different. So this one is swept over to the side and no hair coming out the sides apart from the ponytails. This one has a longer piece coming down with a bit out to that side And then there's more, it seems to be more pronounced on this figure. Just a little bit, but it is definitely more pronounced, this side bit of hair. On this side, it looks exactly the same. These yellows are quite vibrant. Please note, due to the lighting that I'm using in my room, holding this in hand, they look way more vibrant yellow on the screen than what they are holding in hand. Just note. So yeah, that's the hair. This hair is articulated as well, which is just really cool. Same as the yellows, these greens and the reds are being lit up because of the lighting that I'm using. So just be careful with that. They're not as vibrant holding in hand right now. This actually looks very much like a dark army green to me. And this looks a little bit brighter, but on the camera, it looks fantastically green, red, and yellow. That face sculpt is very sweet. It's just a bit of a, pursed lips, I'm going to kick your ass type look on her. Very happy with it. The eyes, the paint on this of the eyes and the eyebrows, the scar are just beautiful. The legs, we've got the beautiful camo marks all over the legs. Really happy with that. Then we've got, a bit of red sock action going down the bottom. The boots are overly pronounced, as you can expect from, sort of cartoon characters or fighting characters from games. Articulation-wise, we've got a typical 360-degree articulation. Up and down's not great. Arm-wise, that doesn't feel great. So, yeah. I feel that it would be dangerous to take it anywhere past that 90-degree mark. So that's the shoulder. And then we're seeing this lower articulation below the shoulder. That goes fine. That's 360. We've got our... How far does that go? Oh, that's nice. So we're getting it almost 180. And then the hands obviously come out and can be replaced, so they do a full 360 as well. Okay. She has articulation just before the, or just under the fun bags. So we get that level. And then down here by the belly button, that's another level as well. Leg-wise, we have our typical 90-degree up there. We've got turny turns here. The knees, almost the 180 again. Turns on the boots. And then down by the ankle. This is all standard articulation now, so no real surprises. I think the surprise for me is just how bloody good this figure is in person, in hand, than it was seeing it in the photos what feels like 5 months ago. Okay, so let's take a look at this part here. Now, I did get one of these with Chun-Li. It was a sort of a floating one. And I think that's causing my confusion here because it came with a stand that you could plug into this and it would just sort of sit floating above the surface. Whereas this one, it has the spot on the bottom of it. Now, makes me sort of think, punching, like it's for punching. But when you look at this, it looks like it fits the boot exactly, the front of the boot. I didn't go out and watch, a whole bunch of other people's openings of this. I just like to open it and let it be a surprise myself. So I guess the best thing to do with her is just, let's put it on. So there's flat part and then other rounded part, and that just fits perfectly onto the boot. That is not coming off, right? So then what I would say is we get into a bit of a side kick. So let's put her arms up, flap it up. We're going to turn our head like that, and got one of my trusty homemade stands. This is actually a G.I. Joe stand, I'm pretty sure, and it fits perfectly, so that gives you the idea of, you know, what they're using, the holes they're using for these. Now let's have a look. Almost wants to stand by itself with that. It's just too much of a drag there. But if we bring her over to the side, it's looking good. So we can put her into that type of pose. She'll stand there and she is just taking some dude's head off. Oh, let's turn that stand. And that looks really good. Obviously you just need to play with it a bit. Standing there, and then, you know, you've got your pigtails as well. They're just gravity fed downwards while she's standing there, smacking some dude in the chops. So yeah, it's looking really good. That boot effect is really nice. Yeah, really happy with it. Don't think it only really sort of looks good with that downwards thing. Like going for a crack to the nuts doesn't look going good up going upwards. This thing is more of a coming in from the side angle thing. And I mean, this is just a small stand made for G.I. Joes. If you've got a much bigger stand, this is going to go really well. So yeah, that is the foot effect. Now what I have seen photos of is, and interestingly, is doing the full split like this. Some really nice photos out there people have been getting. It's pretty cool. I'm going to have a lot of fun, you know, getting some poses together for this, just to see what she's capable of, and do a little bit more research of you know, what we used to see in the games, or actual moves in the games. But just in the basic level of things, I'm so very, very happy with this. Let's try one of those hands quickly. It's so well done. The paint is just beautiful. I don't know if it's just this character. Like, I've always loved this character from Street Fighter. So maybe I'm just massively biased, but It's just great. I think a real telling thing for buying a good toy or really liking a toy is when you're sitting here just playing with it. So many of us in the toy community just buy toys and put them, like leave them in the boxes and leave them on the shelves. Get them out, have a bit of a play. There's nothing wrong with it. You can put them back in the boxes. Everything's fine. Let me know in the comments what you think about this figure. Have you already bought this figure? I know I'm a bit late with this, but I just wanted to be happy when I bought it. And like I said, I got a really nice deal from Pop. It charged me $40 Australian for this. So I'd say that's probably about 27 or 28 American. And it was only like $10 or something postage. So he really did well by me, and I would encourage definitely any Australian guys to check him out, check his website out. And if you're after something in particular, he didn't actually have this on the website. I think he hadn't put it up yet, or it was a spare. So yeah, if you are after something, just let him know, and he might just have it sitting in the back. Yeah, if you don't have this figure, I would say go out and buy it, without a doubt. Let me know if you've already bought it. What did you think about it? If you enjoyed this video and you're not subscribed, please hit that sub button. And if you did enjoy it, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you thought. Until the next video, stay frosty. Bye-bye.